This consciousness isn't like ours, filled with thoughts and the emotions. Instead, it is a subtle awareness, a silent observer that exists within all things, connecting them in ways we cannot always see. Imagine, for a moment, a river winding its way through a forest. The water seems to be merely flowing, but if you look closer, it's as though the river knows its path, effortlessly moving around rocks and fallen trees. Similarly, every grain of sand, every leaf, and every gust of wind moves with an innate intelligence, guided by a universal rhythm. Ancient seers, our rishis, spoke of this force as the Akashic energy or the cosmic consciousness, a presence that holds the essence of all that has ever been, is, and will be. They believed that within this boundless energy lies a record of every thought, every action, and every experience, woven together to form the great fabric of existence. This idea, often referred to as the Akashic Records, suggests that everything we do leaves a subtle mark, creating a vast story that is alive and accessible to those who know how to listen. In recent times, scientists have begun to explore concepts that resonate with these ancient beliefs. Quantum physics, for instance, reveals that particles, the tiniest building blocks of our universe, aren't just static objects. They appear to know when they are being observed and change their behavior accordingly. It's as if they possess a faint glimmer of awareness, aligning with our ancient understanding that everything in existence is alive in its unique way. And so, the ancient wisdom meets the frontiers of modern science, each pointing toward a profound truth. The universe, in all its vastness, is not just a place filled with separate objects and beings, but is a single, unified, living entity, constantly breathing and evolving, just as we are. So, welcome, seekers of wisdom, to Atman Awakening. Today, we dive deep into Who Am I series, Chapter 3, Consciousness, the Universal Thread. Remember those evening aartis in our local mandir? The atmosphere would be filled with devotion, as the pujari explained how Lord Krishna lives in every part of creation, from the smallest leaf to the vast sky above. We would listen, sometimes smiling, thinking these were just poetic tales meant to make us love and respect nature. But today, as we explore the mysteries of our universe, we start to realize that those spiritual teachings hold a hidden scientific truth. It's almost as if the universe, as our ancestors believed, is indeed infused with a living spirit. In whispers exchanged during spiritual gatherings, some would speak of the Aghoris. Deep in the cremation grounds under the haunting sky, they chant Shivoham, I am Shiva. These mystics, in their intense practices, proclaim that consciousness dwells even in what society views as lifeless or impure. They see no difference between stone, tree, or man, because to them, the divine flows through everything and all is sacred. It is a belief that everything around us, even the ashes of what was once life, carries within it a spark of divine consciousness. Imagine the great rishis in their forest ashrams guiding their young shishyas in the ancient ways of wisdom. They would explain that this supreme consciousness, this essence of life, is like an invisible thread in a mala. The prayer beads they hold. You can't see the thread, but it's what binds each bead, keeping them in harmony. The Upanishads, our timeless texts, call this consciousness Brahman, the pure, unchanging energy that flows through everything, unseen yet eternally present. This universal consciousness doesn't simply exist. It moves, flows, and dances through our world like an eternal, beautiful rhythm. In every sunrise, every wave in the ocean, every rustling leaf, there's a pattern, a perfect choreography. It's like Lord Nataraja's cosmic dance, following the divine beat, embodying the cycles of creation, preservation, and dissolution. The dance of Nataraja is not just movement but a story, symbolizing how the entire universe is in a constant state of graceful motion, held together by this divine consciousness, by Brahman, as it unfolds the grand story of existence itself. Just as every classical dancer knows that their art is born from three essential elements: tal, rhythm, mudra, gesture, and bhava, emotion. This universal consciousness too expresses itself through three divine steps: pattern, precision, and regularity. In every movement of a dancer, there's a rhythm that guides the flow, a gesture that communicates the story, and an emotion that brings it to life. Similarly, this cosmic consciousness moves through the world, forming patterns in nature, acting with precise intention, and following a regularity that keeps the balance of all existence. Think of the Triveni Sangam, where the three sacred rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and the unseen Saraswati, meet in a powerful confluence. These rivers, each with its distinct path and character, merge to create a divine unity, a flow that holds both the seen and the unseen. In the same way, pattern, precision, and regularity come together to shape the flow of universal consciousness. Each force, like a river, adds its essence. Pattern gives structure, precision gives purpose, and regularity gives constancy. Together, they weave the sacred fabric of existence, connecting everything from the smallest atom to the endless cosmos. Is this unity of forces that forms the heartbeat of the universe, like an eternal melody resonating through all creation? Let me tell you more about these three magical rhythms of the universe. First flows pattern, the divine rekha that shapes existence itself. Just like the intricate designs of our sacred yantras that carry perfect geometry, each element in creation follows its own divine blueprint. Take, for instance, the revered Rudraksha bead. It carries markings that have remained unchanged through countless generations, symbols of protection and spirituality passed down. Or consider the majestic spiral of the galaxy, mirroring the shape of the divine Shankha, conch shell, revered in our rituals. Have you ever looked closely at a peepal leaf, noticing its distinct heart-like shape? Every single leaf follows the same form, a silent reminder of the sacred geometry woven into consciousness itself. These patterns are no mere coincidences. They are the universe's way of expressing its inherent order, a masterpiece painted by the universal consciousness. Secondly comes precision, like a sutra, measuring and weaving every moment with absolute accuracy. Just as a sacred yajna demands each mantra to be chanted perfectly, every element in creation operates with divine exactness. Our ancient astronomers realized this when they built the Jantar Mantar, aligning instruments to track the heavens with remarkable precision, marking each shift in time and space. This precision is echoed everywhere, from the dance of planets in the cosmic skies to the subtle movement of prana within our bodies. In yoga, each asana demands perfect alignment, as true benefits unfold only when form is flawless. Even the Earth's tilt and orbit around the Sun are meticulously balanced, creating the perfect conditions for life by precisely shaping our seasons. Every detail in creation follows an exact measure, reminding us of the divine balance that holds the universe together. Finally, there emerges regularity, the eternal niyama that guides the cycles of existence. Think of the sacred fire in the Rameshwaram temple, which has burned continuously for centuries, or the formation of the holy Amarnath ice Shivalinga each year. The universe follows an unbroken rhythm, a timetable as old as time itself. Just as we know that the monsoon will come after the summer, and the moon will change shape every few days, so too does everything in the cosmos move to a predictable beat. Like the unchanging cycles of karma and dharma, each cosmic event unfolds in its destined moment, reflecting a deeper, universal law that governs all things. In these three forces, pattern, precision, and regularity, the universe reveals its grand design, a living symphony conducted by the consciousness that binds us all. When these three forces come together, pattern, precision, and regularity, they bring forth what we call functional consciousness. This is the awareness that permeates everything, from the smallest particle to the grandest celestial body, imbuing each with the purpose within the universe's vast play. Even the things we often consider dead or inanimate, like rocks, rivers, and stars, hold their unique roles in the cosmic drama. They are not just passive objects, but active participants, each contributing to the balance and harmony of existence. Take our mighty Himalayas, for example. They might appear as though they're just standing there, unmoving and silent, yet they are always at work. These ancient mountains slowly grow taller with time, support a rich diversity of plants, shelter countless animals, and even influence our climate. They are like a vigilant watchman of our country, standing guard without a single day off, protecting and nourishing life with a quiet, enduring strength. Or consider our beloved Sri Surya Narayan, not merely a ball of fire in the sky, but the conscious cosmic eye witnessing all, nurturing all, illuminating both our outer and inner worlds. Like the eternal lamp in a temple sanctum, he burns endlessly, offering his energy in a conscious, selfless sacrifice. Every ray that touches the earth is a gift, sustaining life and bringing warmth and growth to every being. He is the silent witness to all, feeding us with light, reminding us of the divine presence in every moment. This understanding echoes in the profound Vedantic teaching, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. All this indeed is Brahman. From the smallest Paramanu particle to the vast Brahmanda, cosmos, everything participates in this conscious cosmic Rasa Leela, the divine dance of existence. Each one of us and every part of creation is an actor in this grand drama, linked together by an invisible thread of consciousness, like the sacred beads of a japamala held together by an unseen thread. So the next time you look around, remember, you're not just seeing lifeless objects, you're witnessing a grand cosmic dance where every single thing, from the tiniest speck of dust to the tallest mountain, plays its part with absolute perfection. We are all connected through this invisible thread of consciousness, creating a universe that is truly one big family, much like our Indian joint family system, where everyone has a role, a purpose, and their own unique way of adding to the beauty and harmony of life. Isn't it amazing how our ancient rishis, through their deep tapasya and meditation, uncovered these truths that modern science is only beginning to understand? Through the dance of these three rhythms, pattern, precision, and regularity, consciousness reveals itself not just in our minds, but in every atom, every moment, every breath of existence, truly making our universe the living, breathing body of the divine. Now friends, let me share something even more incredible about this consciousness we've been discussing. Just as goddess Saraswati's Veena produces melodies of increasing beauty and complexity with each string, consciousness in living beings reveals itself in ever more magnificent forms. Starting from the tiniest keet insect that follows its dharma without question, to the sacred Gau Mata who recognizes her calf among many, and ultimately to us humans, consciousness blossoms like the thousand-petaled Sahasrara chakra at the crown of our heads, expanding into realms of thought, emotion, and awareness. Remember our discussion of the three cosmic rhythms: pattern, precision, and regularity. In living beings, consciousness takes on an additional adornment, a new Shakti. This is a special power, an extraordinary gift that allows living beings not only to exist, but to truly experience and understand the world around them. It's as if consciousness itself wished to see, touch, feel, and love, and so Through living beings, it awakens to perceive the beauty and mystery of the universe. This new power enables us to observe, to ponder, to learn, and to grow. Each being, from the smallest insect to the most enlightened sage, carries this spark within. It's a journey where consciousness continuously evolves, learning and expressing itself through each form, like the strings of each one unique, yet contributing to a greater cosmic melody. Think of consciousness in living beings like preparing prasad in a temple. Just as the sacred offering requires three essential ingredients: grain, ghee, and devotion, living consciousness reveals itself through three divine qualities. First comes cognition or bodh, the ability to know and understand. It's like how your grandmother can tell exactly when the chapati needs to be flipped on the tawa, just by glancing at it. Or how a cow recognizes her own calf among a whole herd. This cognition is like the third eye of consciousness, ever watchful, ever knowing. It's this keen awareness that guides each creature, helping it navigate the world with an instinctive understanding of what is right for it. Then comes experience, anubhuti. This is where the magic truly unfolds. Just like how the same rasgulla might bring pure joy to one person but feel overly sweet to another, experience is how we uniquely feel and interpret what we sense. Think of the sacred Ganga water. It feels refreshingly cool to a pilgrim weary from the sun, but warm and comforting to someone who has traveled in the winter cold. Or consider the aroma of temple incense that stirs deep devotion, or an old song that instantly transports you to the memories of your childhood. This is experience casting its spell, making each moment alive and personal. And then there's discrimination or vivek. No, not the negative kind. This discrimination is like having a wise judge in your mind, a form of divine discernment. It's like how a seasoned yogi understands which practices will elevate consciousness and which might draw them away from spiritual progress. It's the inner guru guiding us to choose between dharma and adharma, between truth and illusion. This discrimination helps us make wise choices, understanding what nurtures our soul and what does not. So, just as prasad is incomplete without each ingredient, consciousness in living beings fully flourishes only when cognition, experience, and discrimination come together. These qualities allow us not just to exist, but to truly live, understand, and grow in the grand journey of life. But wait, there's more. When we talk about humans, arre wah, here consciousness becomes something truly unique, like the brightest diya shining on a dark night. We humans don't just see, feel, and make choices. We think deep thoughts and ask big questions. We dive into the very depths of existence itself, seeking answers to the mysteries of life. Have you ever sat under the stars and wondered, who am I really? What is this thing we call life? What happens after we leave this world? This is the special human consciousness at work. Just like our ancient rishis who spent years in meditation to understand the secrets of the universe, we are gifted with the same curiosity to explore the depths of our soul. We humans have a remarkable ability that no other creature possesses. We can look inside our own minds. This unique gift is called Atmadarshan, witnessing our own consciousness. It's like having Arjuna's divine sight, but turned inward, allowing us to see not just the vast cosmos, but our own true nature. Imagine a consciousness so evolved that it can observe its own thoughts, feelings, and essence. It's like holding up a mirror to the soul. We can even meditate on the nature of meditation itself. This level of awareness is like an inner mirror, revealing not just our face, but our deepest thoughts, our emotions, our very soul. This special human awareness, when used wisely, can transform a pleasure-seeking or pain-avoiding mind into that of a realized guru who not only reads the Gita or Upanishads, but understands their deeper truths. Such a person can then guide others toward enlightenment, just like our own channel Atman Awakening does. Through this higher awareness, we humans don't just live, we seek to understand the very purpose of life. So you see, consciousness in living beings is like stages in a sacred dance, from the simple sway of leaves in the wind, plants, to the graceful movements of animals, and finally to the cosmic dance of human awareness. This dance is complete with rhythm, meaning, and the ability to touch hearts and inspire souls. And the most beautiful thing, just as all rivers eventually merge into the vast ocean, all forms of consciousness, from the simplest to the most profound, flow from and return to the same divine source. We're all beads in Mata's cosmic mala, each unique yet strung on the same thread of universal consciousness. We're all part of the same grand story, the same dance of life moving together in harmony. Isn't it divine how our consciousness allows us to grasp these mysteries? How it lets us see Brahman in a grain of sand, unravel the riddles of life, feel compassion for all beings, and contemplate the eternal questions of existence? Truly, consciousness is the ultimate blessing, a gift from the divine that connects us all in this cosmic journey. Meer pyar dosto, my dear friends, what a wonderful journey we've had today, exploring the amazing secrets of consciousness. Like how Lord Krishna's Leelas always leave his devotees yearning for more, I too have something profound waiting to unfold in our next sacred gathering. In our next video, we'll unveil something truly remarkable, how this human consciousness transforms into character. And let me tell you, it's going to be different from our previous talk about soul being a record of consciousness. Bilkul alag, completely different. Speaking of which, if you missed our earlier discussion about the soul, it's like reading only half of the sacred Bhagavad Gita. You'd miss the profound teachings that complete the journey toward enlightenment. In that session, we looked at soul from a completely different angle, much like viewing the majestic Mount Kailash from another side. Before I say goodbye for today, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being so interested in understanding yourself better. You know, in Chandogya Upanishad, one of the principal Upanishads sings Sanskrit phrase Tattvam Asi, and it translates to you are that, which means that you are Brahman, and that's exactly what we are trying to preach here. Please do check our Gita episodes. They are not just about translation of slokas, but finding the deeper meaning inside it. Just like how a small diya can light up a whole room, your support helps spread this knowledge to others. So if you find these talks helpful, please make sure to subscribe. It's like adding ghee to the lamp. It helps the light burn brighter and reach more people. Remember, just as our ancestors would say, if a lost morning wanderer returns home by evening, they're not considered lost anymore. It's never too late to begin your journey of self-discovery. Stay blessed, seekers of wisdom. May your consciousness shine bright like the sun. Be blessed.